Good evening and welcome to your favorite channel, Waiting to Roll. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok for all the latest news from Southwest Nigeria in bite-sized pieces. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also drop us a comment, as we'd love to hear from you. My name is Gui. It's my pleasure to be your host. Stay tuned for the news. Planned End Bad Governance protest fails to take place in Ekiti amid heavy security presence. The anticipated End Bad Governance protest, scheduled to begin nationwide on 1st August, did not occur in Ekiti State, as no protesters were seen at the usual venue, Fajiri Park in Ado Ekiti. The streets remained calm, with no signs of demonstrations, while armed security forces cordoned off key areas. Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji had earlier vowed to prevent the protest, citing concerns over potential violence and disruption similar to the 2020 NSAS protest. Local government chairmen and various interest groups were also mobilized to discourage participation. Despite the absence of protests, normal activities continued in markets and banks, while many government offices were closed. Yoruba elders praised the youth for shunning the protest, urging caution against long strikes that would harm daily wage earners. End Bad Governance protest fails to gain momentum in Akure amid security presence and low turnout. A planned End Bad Governance protest, which was expected to take place on 1st August in Akure, Ondo State, did not materialize. A lone protester who attempted to march in the NEPA area was harassed and fled the scene. Major areas in the city, including Arakale, Oja Oba Market, and Oba Adeshida roads, were initially deserted due to fears of unrest, but activity resumed later in the day. The protest organizers, Concerned Revolutionary Youths, withdrew from the event in Ondo State, citing intervention from local leaders and security concerns over potential hijacking by other groups. Security personnel were stationed at key locations but found no protests to manage. Osun youths and civil groups protest against hardship, demand economic policy reforms. On Thursday, youth, students, and civil society organizations under the Coalition of Concerned Nigerian Citizens, CCNC, protested in Osogbo and Ile-Ife, Osun State, against bad governance and economic hardship. The protesters, supported by commercial motorcyclists, demanded President Bola Tinubu review his economic policies, particularly the removal of the fuel subsidy, and address rising inflation, unemployment, and food insecurity. The protests remained peaceful, with organizers emphasizing the constitutional right to demonstrate. They called for accountability from both federal and state governments, urging immediate actions to alleviate the suffering of Nigerians. Peaceful End Bad Governance protests kick off in Lagos. Youth demand economic reforms. Protests against bad governance began peacefully in Lagos on Thursday, with a large group of mostly young demonstrators marching from Ikeja to Ojota. The protesters carried placards highlighting issues such as hunger, rising living costs, and high electricity tariffs. Despite fears of potential violence, the protests remained peaceful, with heavy security presence ensuring order. The demonstrations, part of a 10-day nationwide protest, are set to continue on Friday. All right, guys, that's all from me for now. Can't wait to catch you all next time. Goodbye.